Hey guys, this is Jonathan Her for Just My Tech, and this is my review of the Samsung Gear S3 Frontier with LTE. Well, it's been a month since I've been with the Samsung Gear S3 Frontier, and I have to say that it's been a great month. Previously, I did have the Samsung Gear S2. It always left me with, something to aspire for. The build quality, yeah, it was stainless steel, but it just didn't feel as polished as the Samsung Gear S3. One of the main things I do like about the Gear S3 is that it looks like it's quality. The design itself, it just looks more polished. I have to say, using Samsung Pay on my watch has always been kind of a cool thing. It feels kind of like James Bond-esque, because you can actually go up to a retailer and just swipe your phone, or swipe your watch in this case. It blows people's minds, especially, if you've ever paid with your phone, most retailers will tell you, oh, we don't have and then boom, you pay with your phone. Samsung Pay uses MST over NFC, but it also utilizes NFC in spots where it can. The beauty about it is that you can always pay regardless if they have tap to pay. So I've really enjoyed it. As far as the build quality, I love the fact that I can adjust the straps with a 22mm strap that is made by anybody. Using it as a watch has been pretty cool. The watch faces have been one of the best things about this watch. I keep on calling it a phone by accident. You can actually customize it to whatever you feel like, however you feel like. It's just endless because you have so many watch faces stock, and you also have the option to add additional watch faces. And this time around, you can actually do it from the watch itself. You don't have to go into the Galaxy App Store. Now, the beauty of it, you can go to the Galaxy App Store, but you're not forced to. For the most part, they're customizable, free watch faces. There ranges from generic to cool. But you can always go back to your traditional watch faces that you have built in stock. Now, one of the main apps that I like for watch faces is actually Watchmaster. I prefer it because it has a lot of high contrast watch faces. Now, I'm going through the setup, but you can actually choose a lot of customizable watch faces that are available from the App Store. Now, I've heard a lot of things of people talking about how this watch may be limited. I would say this watch itself is not limited. It's more so the App Store is limited, but you do have a wider range of apps. You have your widgets where you can customize at least 4 app suggestions on each widget. Now, the beauty of the apps is that it ranges from navigation, you have a tip calculator, you've got Yelp, you've got your phone and contacts, as well as texting. You can also get golf navigation apps. You can put some music on here. You can also add pictures. You've got S-Health, S-Voice, which, that's a love-hate relationship right there. You have your calendar and alarms. The beauty of this is that whatever you want, you have it on this watch. Now, it doesn't do things great, but it does a lot of things really well. I'm not going to say good, because good would actually be more of a con. I'm going more of a pro. Now, is this a daily driver? Yes. It's polished enough to actually say it's ready for everyday use. For my review, I would say the Samsung Gear S3, whether you go with the classic Frontier or go with the Frontier with LTE, is definitely a go. Now, I would highly recommend it. Now, if you don't use Samsung Pay every day like I do, and you don't mind just having the NFC, then I would say you can drop down to the Samsung Gear S2 and you'll be perfectly fine. Now, but for my taste, I use Samsung Pay. I like the advantages of MST and using it on any swipe and go retailer machine, but you're not restricted. So I would say whether the LTE model or the Bluetooth model or even the Gear S2, you can't go wrong. Hey, if you liked that video, go ahead and check out my other video on the unboxing of the Samsung Gear S3. Also, if you liked the video, hit like and subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you actually get notifications. So for Just My Tech, I'm Jonathan Err. I'll catch you in the next.